Lovely viewers, what if I told you that the biggest shock in the world of Korean entertainment just happened right before our very eyes? Yes, you heard me right. Lee Minho and Hye Kyo's surprise remarriage wedding is happening live, and fans around the globe cannot believe what they're witnessing. Grab your seats, because this is the kind of fairy tale moment that turns into a once-in-a-lifetime story. Imagine scrolling through your phone or switching on your live stream only to see the words flashing, Lee Minho and Hye Kyo wedding happening now. The internet is shaking, the fans are screaming, and the media is scrambling to catch every single detail of this stunning twist. Picture this, my lovely audience. The venue decorated like a dream, not a red carpet but a shimmering pathway lined with white roses and glowing candles. The atmosphere feels almost unreal, like something out of a blockbuster drama. Yet this isn't fiction. It's real life. Lee Minho, looking every inch the Prince Charming in his classic tuxedo, stands at the altar with that unforgettable smile. And then Hye Kyo appears, radiant in a breathtaking wedding gown that looks like it was made for her alone. The crowd gasps, the cameras flash, and for a moment time seems to stop. The whispers turn into cheers as people realize this is not a rumor, not a storyline from a drama, but a wedding that is actually unfolding live for the world to see. Fans everywhere are flooding the live chat, their hearts racing. "I can't believe this is happening," one writes, while another says, "This is the wedding we've all been dreaming of." Some are in tears, some are clapping from their living rooms, and some are just sitting in stunned silence. Everyone wants to be a part of this magical moment. And as if the surprise wasn't enough, the couple themselves seem to be glowing with happiness. You can see it in the way Lee Minho gently holds Hye Kyo's hand, in the way she looks at him with pure affection, and in the way the room is filled with an energy so powerful it feels like love is literally in the air. Imagine the scene when the officiant begins speaking. The words, though simple, carry the weight of years of history, heartbreak, and healing. Lee Minho and Hye Kyo exchange their vows, and fans can't help but wonder what emotions are running through their minds. Are they thinking of the obstacles they've faced? The critics who doubted them? The long journey that led them to this very moment? Whatever the thoughts, the tears in their eyes say it all. This is love that has endured, love that has triumphed, and love that is ready for a second chance. The live cameras zoom in as they exchange rings, and the audience erupts with excitement. The sparkling diamonds aren't just jewelry. They're symbols of promises renewed, of fresh beginnings. The applause echoes as the officiant declares them husband and wife once again. Lee Minho leans in and kisses Hye Kyo, and that kiss becomes the highlight of the night. The kind of kiss that makes headlines, the kind of kiss that fans will replay again and again. Social media is already on fire, hashtags trending worldwide. Hashtag Lee Minho Hye Kyo wedding, hashtag remarried in love, hashtag KDrama come to life. But that's not all. The surprise doesn't end at the wedding itself. Reports are saying that even close friends and colleagues didn't know this was coming. Some of Korea's biggest stars, from fellow actors to directors, are spotted in the audience, visibly moved by what they're seeing. It's almost as if the entertainment industry itself has paused to honor this moment. Cameras catch celebrities shedding tears, clapping, and smiling as though they too have been swept away by the magic of the evening. For fans watching live, it feels almost like being invited into a secret, intimate world. They're not just spectators. They're participants in history. Some are recording their screens, others are hosting live watch parties, and many are writing messages of congratulations as if Lee Minho and Hye Kyo could read them directly. And in a way, maybe they can, because this remarriage isn't just about two stars tying the knot. It's about reconnecting with their fans, about sharing a piece of their happiness with those who have stood by them through thick and thin. As the celebration continues, the reception begins with music, laughter, and heartfelt speeches. Lee Minho takes the microphone and thanks the fans for believing in love, even when things seemed uncertain. Hye Kyo's voice trembles with emotion as she speaks about second chances and the beauty of finding your way back to someone you truly love. Every word hits deep, not just for the guests in the hall, but for the millions watching across the globe. And then comes the first dance. The lights dim, the music swells, and Lee Minho and Hye Kyo move gracefully across the floor, lost in their own world. The cameras capture every spin, every smile, every soft glance exchanged between them. It feels like the ending of a drama, yet it's also the beginning of something new. Fans are left speechless, holding their breath, whispering to themselves, "This is really happening. This is love reborn." So, lovely viewers, what do you think of this moment? Did you ever imagine we'd see Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo walking down the aisle together again? Not in a drama, but in real life? Does this surprise wedding restore your belief in second chances and destiny? Because if tonight's live event proves anything, it's that true love can never be predicted, but it can certainly surprise us in the most magical ways. This isn't just another celebrity wedding. This is the kind of magical tale that feels like destiny stepping in to remind us that true love can sometimes take a winding road but eventually finds its way back home. We left off at the moment where Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo shared their breathtaking first dance, and I know many of you are still replaying that mental picture. But let me take you deeper, step by step, into the details that are making this live remarriage wedding unforgettable. The reception hall transforms into a fairy tale wonderland. Chandeliers glisten like raindrops caught in the sunlight, while a symphony of violins plays in the background. Every table is adorned with white roses, orchids, and elegant candles flickering in golden holders. The guests are dressed to perfection, dazzling gowns, sharp suits, and all eyes glowing with excitement. Imagine the faces you recognize from dramas, variety shows, and movies all gathered in one place, not as stars but as witnesses of love rekindled. It almost feels surreal seeing Korea's brightest stars humbled and teary-eyed in celebration of two people they cherish. When Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo take their seats, the speeches begin. Their closest friends and colleagues step up to the microphone, and the emotions are so raw they almost leap through the screen. One actor recalls how Minho once said he admired Hye Kyo's strength and grace, and how seeing them together again feels like a story that the universe itself wanted to write. Another friend shares that Hye Kyo had spoken about learning to heal, and that she never imagined life would bring her back to Minho in such a beautiful way. Every speech feels like a chapter in a love novel, read out loud for the whole world to hear. And then comes the food. Oh, viewers, imagine the luxurious spread. Traditional Korean delicacies blended with international gourmet dishes, each plate prepared to perfection. The guests indulge, but the cameras can't stop focusing on the couple themselves. Every little smile, every stolen glance, every whispered word between them is replayed by fans watching live streams. People type furiously in the comments saying things like, "Look at the way he looks at her, that's love." And Song Hye Kyo is glowing like a goddess tonight. The world feels united in witnessing their happiness. But what truly stuns everyone is when the couple unveils a video montage. Suddenly, the giant screens light up with a journey of their love. Clips from dramas they've starred in, behind-the-scenes laughter, unseen moments captured from their travels, and even private snapshots of them living quietly together away from the spotlight. Fans cry out as they recognize scenes from their favorite series, now woven into their real-life love story. The montage ends with the words, "A love that waited, a love that returned, a love that will never let go." Applause and tears fill the hall simultaneously, and social media explodes with clips, GIFs, and screenshots. Now here's where the surprise deepens. Just as the music shifts and guests are settling in for the party, Lee Min-ho takes the microphone once more. He clears his throat, visibly emotional, and says, "Tonight is about love, not just ours, but the love we share with all of you who believed in us. This remarriage is not just a wedding, it's a promise to never take love for granted again." And then, to everyone's shock, he begins to sing. His voice, smooth and heartfelt, fills the room as he performs a song written especially for Hye Kyo. The lyrics speak of second chances, of destiny, of meeting again where the stars align. Fans watching live clutch their hearts, some even sobbing, because it's rare to see such vulnerability from a star of his caliber. Song Hye Kyo herself can't hold back her tears. She wipes them away, smiling shyly, while Lee Min-ho gazes at her with nothing but devotion. When he finishes, the hall erupts in cheers, and even Hye Kyo stands to applaud him, embracing him in a way that melts every heart watching. At that moment, The remarriage doesn't just feel like an event. It feels like a movement, a reminder that love stories can have sequels, and sometimes the sequel is even better than the original. The celebration continues into the night with live performances from artists close to the couple. Imagine your favorite K-pop stars singing ballads just for them, actors reading heartfelt poetry, and directors who once cast them in dramas now applauding their real-life love story. Fans online feel like they're living inside a K-drama marathon, but this one has no scripts, no rehearsals. Just pure, unscripted love. And the surprises don't end there. Halfway through the evening, an announcement is made. Minho and Hye Kyo reveal that they plan to host a charity initiative in honor of their remarriage. Instead of lavish gifts, they've asked guests and fans worldwide to contribute to causes they care about: children's education, environmental protection, and support for single mothers. The hall fills with applause at this revelation, and fans online declare that this is why they adore the couple. Not just for their beauty and talent, but for their hearts. As the night deepens, cameras catch the smaller, intimate moments. The couple holding hands under the table, whispering jokes into each other's ears, laughing like two best friends who found their way back to each other. Fans replay these snippets endlessly, typing out captions like, "This is what real love looks like," and "If this is a dream, don't wake me up." By the time the cake-cutting ceremony arrives, the hall is alive with joy. The towering cake, decorated with intricate designs of flowers and stars, feels symbolic, each layer representing a chapter of their journey. As they cut it together, laughter and cheers erupt, and fans watching live feel as though they too are a part of the celebration. Some even bake their own cakes at home just to join in virtually, cutting slices while cheering for the couple. Lovely viewers, can you feel the warmth of this night? Can you picture the atmosphere, the emotions, the sheer power of love rewriting its own story live before our eyes? Because this isn't just a wedding, it's history, it's destiny, and it's a testament to the idea that when love is real, it finds a way back, no matter the obstacles. The emotional performances, and the cake cutting. But the beauty of this remarriage wedding is that every single moment feels like another chapter in a fairy tale. Imagine sitting there in the hall or watching through your screen, thinking the evening couldn't possibly get more perfect, and then being proven wrong again and again as Minho and Hye Kyo unfold surprises that leave everyone breathless. After the cake cutting, the lights dim once more and the atmosphere shifts into something even more intimate. A live band begins to play soft, romantic jazz, the kind that makes you want to sway without even realizing it. And just when guests expect the couple to step back onto the dance floor, something extraordinary happens. A giant screen lights up with live messages from fans all around the world, pre-recorded clips of people congratulating them, holding banners, singing songs, even children saying, "Congratulations, Minho Appa and Hye Kyo Uni." The couple watches with watery eyes as messages pour in from Korea, Japan, the Philippines, Indonesia, the US, Nigeria, France, and so many more places. This isn't just a wedding. It's a global celebration of love. Hye Kyo takes the microphone at this moment. Her voice calm but heavy with emotion. "When we decided to do this," she says, "we wanted to share it with the world because our journey has never just been ours. It has always belonged to our fans, to the people who believed in us, who hoped for us, and who reminded us that love is worth fighting for." The audience rises to their feet in a standing ovation, and the live comment section on streams explodes with hearts, crying emojis, and endless words of support. Minho adds, "This remarriage isn't about erasing the past. It's about embracing it, learning from it, and walking forward with strength. And tonight, every one of you here, and everyone watching around the world, is part of our story." Those words alone become instant quotes plastered across fan pages, news outlets, and trending hashtags. Then comes another breathtaking highlight: the couple's second outfit reveal. Hye Kyo changes into a sleek, shimmering gown that hugs her elegance like a second skin, while Minho switches into a classic white suit that makes him look even more like the leading man of a timeless romance. Together they walk hand in hand through the crowd, greeting guests, laughing, hugging, and thanking people personally. Cameras capture these close interactions, and fans watching live feel goosebumps as though they're standing right there beside them. Lovely viewers, imagine the after-party atmosphere. The hall that once felt like a royal wedding transforms into something cozy and vibrant, like a festival of love. Fairy lights twinkle across the ceiling, and instead of formalities, the night turns into pure celebration. K-pop idols take the stage to perform upbeat songs, turning the wedding into a full-blown concert. Celebrities dance freely, guests sing along, and Minho and Hye Kyo themselves are spotted laughing, dancing, and letting go of the weight of years in each other's arms. And just when you think nothing more could possibly surprise the audience, another revelation arrives. A close friend takes the stage to reveal a heartfelt secret. Minho and Hye Kyo had been planning this remarriage in secret for months, keeping it hidden even from some family and friends, because they wanted the world to experience the joy in real time. This decision wasn't just about shock value. It was about honesty, about showing that love doesn't need endless announcements to be real. It only needs a moment, and tonight was that moment. Guests continued to raise toasts throughout the evening. Some recall memories from when they first met the couple. Others talk about how they always believed this love would circle back around. Tears and laughter mix freely, and fans online keep writing, "This is healing my heart. This gives me hope. This is what we've been waiting for." It feels as if millions of people are sharing one heartbeat, connected through the love of two people who dared to fall in love again. As the night winds down, one last surprise seals the magic. Minho and Hye Kyo step onto the balcony of the venue, where a breathtaking fireworks display lights up the sky. Reds, golds, and silvers burst overhead, painting the night with sparks of joy. The crowd gasps and claps, while the couple, standing close together, look up in awe. And then, as the final firework fades, they turn to each other, whisper something only they can hear, and share another kiss under the starlit sky. The cameras capture this exact moment, and within seconds, it becomes the image plastered across every social platform. Minho and Hye Kyo together again, illuminated by love and fireworks. Lovely viewers, does this not feel like a dream you never want to wake up from? Every detail of this live remarriage wedding, the vows, the speeches, the dances, the surprises, the fireworks, has turned into a story that will be told and retold for years to come. It's not just about celebrities. It's about reminding the world that love can endure, love can heal, and love can always find its way back.